What's going on, Paisanos? V here, coming at you guys with another market watch today. Guys, if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button, like button, comment down below, and join my YGOPaisano Facebook page. We have over 8,000 members. Now, some of you might be confused. V, why are you doing a video on Sunday? Normally you do it on Monday. But the reason why is because I didn't do a video Friday. Had an ear infection, so kind of do. I can hear myself in like a weird kind of vibration thing. I don't know, whatever, in the ear. Ears are weird. And that's happening. But other than that, pretty good, to be honest with you. And if you want to join the YGOPaisano Watch Facebook group, please make sure to join it. It's not one of those corny, like, people trying to sell you the world. Then me, bro, I'm verified, don't you worry about it, even though I have, like, nothing on my Facebook page or any of that shady crap. It's just a Facebook page, which is more like an after-hours version of this YouTube channel, in which we talk about cards that are good in the market, where they go up or down, and we're going to have that conversation in the Facebook page. So if you haven't joined already, please make sure to click on the description down below, join that, as well as my Twitch channel, twitch.tv, VCTRFS. Once again, links will be down below in the description. I would love it if you guys would like to join that. So, OTS Tournament Pack 14, pretty crazy. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's still relatively new and relatively fresh, but the prices are going exactly where we knew they were going to go. I mean, Nibiru, first of all, the market price of Nibiru is showing $84. I don't think it was ever $84. The card roughly right now is roughly around $124. The value of Nibiru will go down in time. Slowly. Right now the card's currently $124. It will be hitting $80. We see superhymization. Another card I'll more likely be hitting $60, if that. Currently holding a $72 market value. Even though the market price of the card is roughly around $77. You also have Toon Kingdom, which is at $60, stabilizing. Well, for now, the card value more than likely will be tanking as well. Other cards like Smoke Grenade, Time Thief, it was $6. Now we're seeing it barely holding the $4. We knew this was going to happen. And the majority of cards coming out of OTS Tournament Pack 14 are relatively low in value. We know this is going to happen. A lot of the cards, even though they're not bad, kind of not needed. I feel like this OTS pack would have been a lot better if it came out 2 months ago, a month even, before its original release date. The faster OTS pack came out earlier, the better it would have been for the value of these cards. Right now, as time goes on, the value will be declining. I will say though, Nibiru definitely is gonna hold some pretty decent value. I think Suopali is gonna hold some insane value. In fact, it's my favorite card out of OTS Tournament Pack 14. And Toon Kingdom, I don't know, probably not. Okay, so up next, guys, we have Rise of the Duels. Rise of the Duels is easily one of the best sets we've had in a very long time. In terms of value, in terms of cards from this set, as far as like archetypes, overall, this is a phenomenal set. I mean, we got Triple Tactics Talents out of this set, $100. You got Forbidden Droplet, not doing as much right now, but still roughly around almost near $80. And then, of course, you got the whole Dogmatica engine, which I feel like, and correct me if I'm wrong, but is it me, or do you guys feel the same way? Like, Dogmatica is just new Invoked, but you gotta pay more for it now? And I'm not saying Invoke's dead or Invoke's gone now, but I do think ultimately Invoke will go away. But Dogmatica might fit that kind of replacement, might be the new thing that is like, hey, listen, I'm not good at being one deck, but I will work with other decks. That's what I feel like Invoke did, and I feel like if we would see any kind of hits, or maybe they got power crept out of the meta, we would see probably Dogmatica fill in that void, which is kind of happening right now in the game. A lot of cards as well, like Ice Dragon Prisons. We talked about Gaida today when it hit $18, which is absolutely ludicrous. Chaos Ruler, the Chaos Magical Dragon, being roughly around $11 when this card was roughly around $5. And of course, the Fallen of Ablaze. I hate this card. Don't get me wrong, I love the artwork. The artwork is really cool. Decent effect, but it does really nothing. But I pull this card like it's my job. I think I have like 5 of these that I just straight pull out of packs sporadically. And I can't stop pulling Fallen of Ablaze. Well, the market price is holding the card roughly around $12, and the current value of the card is roughly around $15. Not too bad, to be honest with you. I kind of want to get rid of mine, and then someone told me, hey V, there's going to be support coming out, so maybe I should hold it. The artwork of this card looks absolutely insane, and I'm hopeful that there might be something in the future for Ablaze, or Albaz. People say it's not Ablaze, it's Albaz. I like Ablaze better. We're calling it Ablaze. Add an E to that. Next, guys, Cypher Gear Gamma coming out of Toon Chaos as a card I kind of want, but don't want. Let me explain. Cypher Gear Gamma, the collector's rare out of Toon Chaos, with a $96 market price on limited versions, roughly around $95. But if you want a first version, that spread is getting more wider than closing in. In fact, the original spread was roughly around 140 and 94, roughly, originally. And now we're seeing that spread being roughly around $175 for a first edition version of Cypher Gear Gamma, as well as an unlimited version being $95. And I still hold true to what I said earlier to you guys, that rubber band effect of card prices of the same card in the same printing, but just unlimited first edition being so wildly different from each other, they will ultimately find a spot where they go together easily. And right now they're not finding it. There's a volatile prices. A lot of collectors rares are holding volatile prices. I get a lot of questions on collectors rares, whether or not it's good to buy them, good to not buy them. And don't get me wrong, I love these cards, but it's just not a right time to buy them because we don't know what's gonna happen. Don't get me, you might miss it, okay? Fear missing out, FOMO. I might say, hey, listen, don't buy it, and then you go, okay, V, and the prices skyrocket. That is a real possibility. But they could also do the opposite in this kind of crazy situation as far as what we're seeing the prices. So this is why I say I personally don't think you should be buying this. I'm not buying it, but I am thinking about buying it if I had to be 100% honest with you. If you guys have been watching the channel for a while, you know that I love prank kits, like a lot. Like, way before they started getting that new support, when I got my regional invite with them in Columbus, Ohio, I love prank kits. It's a really fun deck that gets people angry because you can burn them in time. But also thinking the fact that now, we're seeing a Link 1 come out soon. And I'm hoping it's a Starlight Rare. And I know some of you go, well, V, that's not fair. Okay, Ultra Rare, you get your Ultra Rare. And let me have my Starlight Rare prank kit, Link 1. I want it. I don't know how many to play. Let me know in the comments down below how many you're running of Meow Meow. I'm thinking about running 2, but let me know. Cards that name Prank Kid are rising in value. Battle Butler used to be like $1 card, if that. Probably still in your local OTS stores dollar binder. Well, the market price of the card is roughly around $4.65. The first edition versions are holding almost near $5 for Battle Butler. That's crazy. I mean, it's a really high price point for this card. And then you turn around and you look at the rest of the Prank Kid cards, like Prank Kid's Place being $17 when, a week ago it was $12? Doodle Doos are, actually, no, they've always been like $3 to $4, but Battle Butler used to be $1. And then Fancies had that crazy buy, I think it was $20, and now they're back down to $2, and someone's like, ha, V, you know Prank Kid's gonna be worth money. I know, I didn't think Fancies were gonna be worth money. One. Number two, Fancies used to be worth like $1/4. That card's still $2 for a super rare in a set where the super rares are like commons in other sets. Why is this card money? Well, because that's how the market works sometimes. It works sporadically, it works blindly, and it eats up cards in order to increase the value. So yeah, no, I didn't rush to my boxes of Yu-Gi-Oh cards to throw Fancies online to make a couple of bucks, because to be honest with you, that price came down fast, and we kind of knew what was going to happen. Then we got Yu-Gi-Oh players looking to get Dawn Dragon fusions. And yeah, don't get me wrong, there might be a couple of guys looking at this card going, yep, one day we're going to have Colossus back, and then we'll rule the world. And Dawn Dragon fusion's price at Soul Fusion with a $2 market price is roughly around unlimited $6. $6.50 for first edition versions. This card's also used in prank kits. My good friend Pac, once again, check out his Twitch channel as well as his YouTube channel, Pac Official, is running this card in his build of prank kits. And of course, it does things like play around the Nibiru, which has been a real big problem with prank kits for a real long time. Well, this card gets around it. And this is why I think a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players are starting to go in and grab this. And we're going to see this happen more and more. As we get closer and closer to that Prank Kid Link 1 coming out, we're going to see more things surrounded around prank kids start getting brought out into the market. Hype starting to rise as excitement comes through. As you see a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players, including myself, my buddy Pac, and a lot of other YouTubers and maybe Twitch streamers go ahead and play prank kids as a viable option. Or at least play the deck to know what it does. And trust me, it's fun. So we might see this card and other cards go up in value in the future. So keep an eye on this. Not just Dawn Dragon Fusion, not just the Prank Kids Place or Doodle, Fansies, just everything Prank Kid for the most part, because we're gonna see some crazy value come out of this soon. Snake Rain as a rare had only one printing and tactical evolution. With a $5.67 market price, the value for unlimiteds are $10. You want a first edition version? No big deal. $15 for a rare. Why? Well, some people are theorizing. They're thinking that new Mugent, whatever it is, art coming out could be reptiles. And reptiles are going to need 4 Foolish Burials built into one card with only a single discard effect. Sure, I guess so. This is a great definition of what hype is. Paisanos, I'll tell you right now, a lot of people go, V, there's hype, and you might be using like some weird kind of trigger words. No. When I say something, I specifically mean what I say. When I say, hey, the cards like Snake Rain have hype to it, I'm not trying to like 5D chess you guys, 4D chess moves, you know, whatever. I'm not trying to get there. All I'm trying to show you is this is a phenomenal example of what hype does. A lot of people like to get confused or maybe play around it or maybe try to reckon with themselves the fact that they just spent 30 bucks on Snake Rain to go V. I don't know about that. And yeah, maybe there's a good chance we're wrong. But looking at, once again, OTS Tournament Pack 14 with all their reprints, you don't think Konami's looking at the fact that Snake Rain might be a good reprint target, especially if they're going to release a archetype that might need Snake Rain? Some of you might go, what? Wait a minute, V. Look at that OTS Pack 14. Smoke Grenade Thief wasn't reprinted for Infernoble Knight. Sure, that doesn't say Infernoble Smoke Grenade at the time Thief. Super Quantum Red Layer wasn't reprinted for Infernoble Knights. Once again, sure, it's not Infernoble Super Quantum Red Layer. Messenger Lotto, don't get me started on the Madolches. We talked about in the last Market Watch. That's just Konami hating on Madolches. I have no other reason other than that. Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring needs a reprint. I mean, let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 reprints of Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring. And I don't know about you guys, but I can use a 6th reprint. The common version of Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring coming out of the Structure Deck Soul Burner is almost near $12 as a common. The Structure Deck Soul Burner costs $10. That means if you find Structure Deck Soul Burner, there's one card in there that costs more than a Structure Deck. Of course, you can go ahead and get the Dual Power Ultra Rare being an extra $1, roughly around $12.65. You can get the Dual Devastator version, $11. Shells Valhalla, $13 for the Super Rare. Legend Collection Kaiba being roughly around $15. Or if you want the best of the best, the creme de la creme, Ash Blossom Joyous Spring coming out of Maximum Crisis with a $46 market price. Well, unlimited versions are roughly around 40 bucks. What a steal. What, you want more? First edition versions, you say? Sure. Hey, I got a light plate version, roughly around $57. You want your playset? No big deal. Next one after that, it's almost near $60, and then it's $60. Give me $180 for a playset of Ash Blossom Joyous Spring. You know, with tax and shipping and whatnot. No big deal. It's creme de la creme. What, you're not happy? We gave you... How many reprints did we give you? This is Konami talking. This is what Konami's mentality is. We gave you Yu-Gi-Oh players 5 reprints. You want a 6th reprint? Why? Because it's $11? Poor people. Listen, I think this card needs a reprint in a mass way. Like Konami, I don't know how much more can you not like look at the secondary market and realize, yeah, maybe we should have made Toon Kingdom the ultimate rare. Maybe, and this is me theorizing. Ash Blossom could have been the ultimate reprint. I mean, yeah, it could have been as an ultimate rare, sure. It doesn't help you guys who obviously want the other versions of the card, but it does. Because if Ash Blossom Joyous Spring is the ultimate rare, that means the new highest rarity is no longer secret rare. Meaning those Yu-Gi-Oh players with the secret rares are going to throw them on the market, and it's going to have that domino effect. In which Yu-Gi-Oh players that hold the secret rares don't want them, so they'll throw them in the market. Yu-Gi-Oh players are going to keep dumping and dumping and dumping and dumping, and the value is going to continue to go down. Or make Ash Blossom common in OTS Tournament Pack 15. That'd be really cool, Konami. It'd be like a really nice thing to do, being the fact that you reprinted this card 5 times and still over $11 for a copy that Yu-Gi-Oh players more than likely need 3 of. Maybe it'd be kind of like a, hey, Maximum Crisis has been out for, you know, a couple of years now. We did a bunch of reprints and still a lot of money, so we're gonna put this as a common in OTS Pack 15 for you guys. Being the fact that 13 and 14 weren't as amazing as other previous OTS packs, and being the fact that this card is very expensive still, we're gonna do you a solid. I just my mentality thinking if I was Konami, that's what I would do for you guys. Not because I want to make this card easier for everybody, but because I want to make this card easier for everybody. Why is this card so much money? It makes no sense. Okay, moving on. We have Medoran Arkasaur coming out of Eternity Code with a $52 market price. Well, lightly played first versions are roughly around 46. And don't get me wrong, it kind of goes back up to 50. But the value of the card is going down, and you can ask anybody that has dinosaurs. Not that dinosaurs are a terrible deck. They're obviously a really good deck in the game still. But we're in a state of Yu-Gi-Oh right now where everybody pretty much knows what everybody else is doing. And we need something to spice it up. That's why we're excited about Maximum Gold. That's why we're excited about the new Link 1 Prinket coming out. And Tri Brigade. That's why we're excited about all this. Because we all know exactly what we do. When you got Yu-Gi-Oh! Players playing dinosaurs, holding a playset of Medoran Arkasaur, that kind of don't want to play dinosaurs anymore. They want to try something else. Same with Inferno Noble Knights. Same with Dragon Links. And then you got your Dogmatic Invoke players going, now we don't care. We're having fun. This is fun. We're having a good time. Winning or losing. I mean, we spend a lot of money for this deck, more than the tier 1 decks, and we just don't care. Like, if we wanted to win, we'd buy like rockets. Deck's like what, $100, please. So yeah, no, I think this is a Yu-Gi-Oh! Player selling something that's really high in value, as well as fear of dinosaurs being hit on the ban list, which I don't think is going to happen, to be honest with you. Last ban list you asked me, I would have been like, yeah, dinosaurs are getting hit. Of course they are. This ban list, I don't think dinosaurs are getting hit whatsoever, paisanos. And I think that's maybe something we'll save for another video. As well as a lot of other meta decks, but we'll save it for another video. Ghost Reaper Winter Cherries is one of the best hand traps nobody's using. It's the craziest thing. I feel like we're having a war against each other, and we're just always using knives. And I'm sitting there looking at this gun, just that has a sniper attachment on it. You don't need it, but it does anyway. Who cares? Just a whole clip, extra clips to the side, and I'm going, why don't we use this? Like what? Like this card's good. This card's really like, no, nobody. And was like, no man, trying to knife. Listen. Ghost Reaper Winter Cherries is an insanely good card, and as I feel like the meta gets more and more kind of stale, which it kind of is right now, it's kind of calming down meta-wise, as Yu-Gi-Oh! Players are getting ready for, once again, the new set come out, they're calming down their purchases as well. Ghost Reaper Winter Cherries is really good against a lot of decks. Think about it. You played against Inferno Nobles. Ghost Reaper Winter Cherries, all you gotta do is realistically hit a Link Cross. That'd be pretty big. More importantly, I think you should hit Needle Fiber, but Link Cross is not bad. And the deck loses literally both its kneecaps. Go against Dragon Link, you kind of do the same thing. If you run Union Carrier, you can hit that so you won't get Buster locked. You can do a lot of. I think Needle Fiber still would be the better. Needle Fiber needs to be on the ban list. This is such a good card. And I feel like a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Players are just not running this card whatsoever right now, and I feel like it's a real bad move for a lot of players. Even if you're playing like, let's say, a tier 1 deck like Inferno Noble Knights, like I am. Why not in the side deck? You're just playing a mirror match, and they go off first turn, and you go Triple Winter Cherries. And they go, okay, and you're like, you got 2 monsters and no tuners? All right, I'll hit Isolde. And the opponent goes, all right, then I pass. And you're like, that's exactly what I wanted. And then you just combo off, probably, maybe not. Listen, Ghost Reaper Winter Cherries is a card I think you guys should be looking at. Yes, it has ultimate other printings of the card, but if you want the highest rarity version that nobody's looking at right now, Shining Victory Secret Rare Ghost Reaper Winter Cherries with a $4 market price on limited versions, being roughly around 4 with shipping. And if you want a first edition versions of this card, you're probably paying, if I had to guess, $6. We'll go with 6. Yay, got him. $6 for Ghost Reaper and Winter Cherries for the first edition version. So 4 or 6. Either way, I think this is a great card, a card that a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Players kind of forgot about. And everyone watching this video right now probably had that epiphany of, oh yeah, you take Needle Fiber away from a lot of decks. They're just really crappy decks. Dogmatic Invoke Elic players, or any variants of those, you're listening? You just play this card, and you break knees. Like, you don't need to stop your opponent initially. You just need to make them not have the best boards. Any mid-range deck in the game right now, any tier 1.5, any tier 2 deck in the game right now, okay? You just pop a kneecap out, you basically win the game with 1 card. Pretty good. And then we're gonna talk about Secret Slayers. Obviously, an Emancipated Researcher is still having a weird, it's in a weird spot right now. $29. This card used to be like $40, but $29. It's been hitting the booze lately. Don't even, I mean, you can play an Emancipated, sure, I guess you can. Just, it has problems. And then we're gonna look at Elder the Golden Lord. The card is now down to $80. It was been down like this for a while, to be honest with you. And once again, this is fear of Yu-Gi-Oh! Players who are holding Elder the Golden Lord back when it was a little over $100 going, yeah, what if this is reprinted in the gold rare? What if that leaked gold rare set is the reprint? And then this is the 5-head play those players are thinking. Because, once again, if something really expensive is getting a reprint, what happens? Ask any Medoran player. They'll love to tell you. If you're hitting this card, I'm going to have all these other cards go up in value. I might pick 2 or 3. I might pick them more. And you're going to have to go ahead and rebuy those cards at overpriced prices that are priced out. Okay. Elixir of the Black Awakening is $8. Curse Ellen is super rare, $5. I mean, this is what's it going to be, okay? So let's say, excuse me. Let's say Golden Boy gets the reprint. Let's say that crazy, leak list that Harpy's Philister, which subsequently came with the ban list. Let's say, okay, this card gets the reprint. Well, here's your new expensive cards. I don't know how much they're going to be going for, but I do know they're going to be going for a lot. This is what Yu-Gi-Oh players do when a certain card that's a lot of money in their deck gets, well, reprinted and goes lower in value. They just find other things to jack up the value in. And not on purpose. It's just Yu-Gi-Oh players going, all right, I'm going to be selling this and I'll hold these. Why not? Well, now you might want to, reconsider that situation. Anyway, Paisanos, I really appreciate you guys watching my videos. Thank you so much. Listen, I know a lot of you guys that watch my videos were hoping for a Friday. I had a really bad ear infection. Right now I'm talking, and in my ear I can hear like a little like kind of thing. It just is what it is. Hey, I'm taking medication. It's not a big deal. And eventually it'll be gone. Hopefully. Listen, if you guys want to check me out, besides over here on YouTube, check me out on my Facebook page. Once again, links for all that on down below. I really got to start working on some new podcasts. I might have that coming out soon. I'll post that in the community tab of this YouTube channel, as well as I will be on Twitch, more than likely doing remote duels. And I would love if you guys would join me. It's your boy V, and you Paisanos, you always have a great day.